Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today with me is a very rare ceiling fan from GEC. So guess the size and the name of this fan. So that's it. So let me show you what fan this is. I mean what model of GEC this is. So this is a GEC Everest ceiling fan from 1940s and the size is 60 inch. So this is a 60-inch GEC Everest, a very rare size. Most fans like the GEC Gold Line, Whisper, etc., blah blah blah. They all come in 56 inch and 48 inch. And Everest most seen models are 48 inch or 56, but this is a 60-inch fan. This is hell rare, a very rare fan that in a very rare size, as you can see. So this is the blades, as you can see, and the blade is pretty heavy and it's pretty wide, you can see. Let me just keep it down and show you how wide this is. See, it's pretty wide. It's like 9 inches wide, and the shanks are also pretty long. You can see the shanks are correct 9 inch or above that. It's pretty long, and you can see the motor, it's pretty thick motor, and the motor itself weighs around 30 kilos. That's a pretty impressive weight, and it has its original canopies and the capacitor, but I have changed it currently. And sad thing is that this fan is not having its one blade, it's actually missing. So the funny thing is that I made a blade similar which looks like this one. You can see it's from roofing sheet and it has nothing. I mean, it's junk only, but I made it just to run the fan for some time. And the shanks, you can see the shank I have made using plastic because I didn't have any metal plain sheets. And the reason why I have bent this part is because when I install the blade will, you can see the blade will go down. So for that reason I have bent this part by heating. And to bring to balance this blade to the other two, I have put a bearing over here and a two capacitors over here just to balance the weight of this blade with those two. So that's the thing. And yeah, the fan works pretty nice, and I have already opened the motor and changed one of the bearings and put insulation varnish. So let me show you how the stator looks. So I hope you saw the stator, and it's a 24 pole, or you may say 12 plus 12. That's actually a 24 pole stator. So it's because this is a 60-inch fan, and the 56-inch will come with 22 pole, and the 48 with 20 pole, and the smaller versions will be like 18, 16, etc. And this is this is 60 inch, so it's a 24 pole. And this is the original capacitor which came with this fan. So it's written General Electric of England, and it's written made in England over here. Now it's gone actually, you can see END something England, it's written over here, and General Electric Co Limited made in England is written over here. But anyways, it's gone. And this capacitor still works, but it's pretty slow. I mean, it's not having enough power to run this heavy motor. And let me show you the label. You can see GEC Everest capacitor AC ceiling fan, 60 inch, 0.3 amps, BSS 367. That means this is a 1940s British standard specs, I think, actually, and made in India. And that's it, as you can see. So I feel this fan is from 1947, or maybe later, or maybe even before that. And the power consumption is like zero point 0.3 amps, which is like 60 watts, around 60 watts. So this fan consumes around 60 watts, even though this is a 60-inch. So actually a normal 56-inch fan consumes around 80 watts, whereas this is 60, somewhat bigger than the 56 and still consumes less. That's pretty impressive. So that's it. And let me show you behind the canopies. You can see. So the lead wires, you can see this is a 4 wire, because olden times they used to give 4 wire lead wires. I mean, yeah. So, and the lead wires are also of pretty thick gauge. You can see it's pretty thick. And this is the replaced Keltron 2.5. So you can see. So I have already, you can see I have welded this capacitor holder because it was broken due to some reason, because there was some crack. So I have welded it, and anyways you can see, and this part looks just like the GEC Kingsway only, because GEC Kingsway also have the same design washer or this bearing cap over here, you can see. And these are the screws. As you can see, this is like reverse. It's like, you may say, Usha, Prima, etc. Mostly this GEC Everest comes with blade fitment on the backs, I mean the bottom side. The screw will be from this side, whereas this one is having screw from here. So it's a pretty different version. And you can see this is uh, the lining. You can see a slight gap, because yeah, it's obvious because the rotor is pretty thick. It's just like Usha only, because Usha used to give gap between both the covers. So that's the case. And the whole fan weighs around 30 kilos actually. Motor itself is like 29 or 30, and together with blades it will be like around, you may say, 31 to 32 kilos anyways. And let me show you the bottom. It's pretty heavy, you can see. Paint is completely chipped off. So I will be doing a restoration video of this fan. Currently I have no time, that's why I have some works. So that's why. So without any delay, let me show you the working of this fan. So now I have hanged the motor, as you can see. So this is the label, as you can see. And so let me turn on the fan. So there is slight bearing noise, but that's not an issue. So let me try to stop the fan. It's pretty hard, and you can see there is no humming noise, which is a pretty nice thing actually. See, there is no humming noise. So let me leave the motor. And this is the blades. So let me assemble the blades and show you how it works. So the fan is completely assembled. So without any delay, let me turn on the fan. So the pickup, I mean the starting torque, is pretty high. So the fan is catching speed very slowly, because the homemade blade is causing a lot of drag. That's the reason. And now the fan took full speed, as you can see. It's slightly taking, yeah. Yeah, so now it's on full speed. It's maximum speed. And yeah, it's like around 200 RPM, maybe 200 or below that. Actually the speed will be even higher, but it's all because of that DIY blades, which is causing a lot of drag. And you can see the fan is wobbling, so I have to make it better. And yeah, that's it. And the fan is running pretty silent. There is some air cutting noise, but that's fine. So let me just turn it off. So the fan will stop fast because, as I told, the blade is causing a lot of drag. It's junk. This junk blade is causing a lot of drag. So that's the problem. So I hope you guys like the video of this 1940s GEC Everest ceiling fan of 60 inch. So don't forget to share your thoughts about this fan's video through the comments. Like, share and subscribe my channel. So that's it. Thank you for watching.